Welcome to my Slayer guide on how to kill Rune dragons. As for the requirements, you will need to have completed both Ritual of the Mahjarrat quest and Fate of the Gods. That means the lowest possible Slayer level to kill these is 76 Slayer. And you will also need 85 Herblore for the super Antifire potions. For your gear, you will want your best possible range armor. In my case, it will be augmented Pernix with a Sirenic mask. You can kill these on and off task, and they will give you pretty much the same amount of loot. The only exception is the Slayer mask will give you extra accuracy if they are on your Slayer assignment. For the ammo, I highly suggest Dragonbane bolts or Dragonbane arrows. Dual wield does consist of bolts, so I will be using bolts in place. An uncharged book of law or any other type of god book purely for its stats. An Amulet of Souls because you will be soul splitting 24/7 for this task. And lastly, the Luck of the Dwarfs, just to increase the boot drops. As for your inventory, you will want Super Antifire, Holy Overload, Magic Notepaper, some sharks, and mostly 5 or 6 Super Restore potions. And a spring cleaner is highly suggested because 1 spring is used per kill. And lastly, you will need a 6th age circuit, which you can get from the High Droid at the Gothic Shrine, which is located west of the Legends Guild, or you can also claim it from the quest storage chest that is near the Varrock Lodestone. Once you have the ring, right click it and teleport to option 2, the world gate. You will be by a portal, right click it and quick dial, and then make sure to hit option 2 for Kenshi. Once the portal has been directed, enter and hit option yes. And then voila, you will now be at the Rune Dragons. Summon your legendary pet. And now for your quick prayers, you will want Soul Split with Anguish Prayer. If you have the tier 99, you can use that, but you will need to bring 2 or 3 more Super Restores. As for the aura, I like to use Reckless, Sharpshooter, or Dark Magic. I will be using Sharpshooter since Reckless is off, and then pot up and attack 1 of them. Turn your quick prayers and then just continue to attack them. Now, these Rune Dragons do have 3 different type of stages. The first one is pretty basic, but the second one is where they go flying in the air. While you attack them, they are able to shoot a white cloud, it could also be blue, and it will move towards the character. Now, if it does not do that, and then the Rune Dragon has between 20 to 24,000 life points, he will drop on the floor and he will deal more damage than usual. Now I'll attack another one. And then again, once he has a certain amount of life points, he will start flying in the air, and hopefully this time he'll do his attack. And nope, I killed them too quickly. Well, anyways, the last 22,000 life points, they deal increased damage against you, but it is very, very slightly increased. It's maybe 5 to 1,000 extra damage that they will deal to you. And as you see, I am pretty much able to consistently keep my health up. And then, let me see. There we go. That white attack, you can simply move out of the way to avoid it. If you let it hit you, it will deal up to a maximum of 2000 damage. Since you are soul splitting this whole task, you can pretty much tank it. And then again, the last bit of their health, when they drop to the floor after flying, you'll do a little more increased damage. Now, something extremely important about these rune dragons is that every single kill, due to your spring cleaner, they drop a rune salvage, which high alchs for 16k, and it's 100% chance. This does not include the reinforced dragon bones, which is another 18k. So that means each additional rune dragon, the 100% base drop should be about 38 or 39k per. You are able to get Dragonstone, food, the wingtips, which does include a Glaven wingtip, the Ragefire gland, and the Steadfast scale. As of this video, the Ragefire gland, that is probably 300k. Now the Steadfast scale is about 11 mil. The Glaven wingtip is about 4 mil. While killing these, you do have a chance to spawn an elite version of them. This one you will need to be very cautious, as it does significantly more damage to you. This is the only part where I recommend using Tuska's Wrath, but once he goes back to the floor after you made him go to the air. So like right here, how he jumps into the air, I'll now use my thresholds and get him quickly back to the floor, and then use Tuska's Wrath, and then you're fine. Right here, as you notice, he is hitting me 2000 plus rather commonly, and that is because when they go back on the floor, it's considered they're in rage phase, so they will deal more damage to you. Which is why I like to use Tuska's Wrath only for the elite. You can use it for the regular, but let's say you use it and then a next spawn you get an elite version. That last phase will be a little more tougher for you, as you will need to do an extra few thresholds. Another thing you should be able to do is shadow tendrils, and that is, oh, I have another flying dragon on me. Okay. Well, that's actually pretty good timing, because if you notice, my corruption shot, it will AoE the nearby dragons, but they will not attack you. However, when your corruption blast finally lowers them to about 45,000 life points, it will bring them to the air and they will aggro on you. This is just a very rare occasion that they went from 68,000 to 45,000 life points, and that's what brought them to their aggressive mechanic, I suppose you can say. For these tasks, honestly, you mostly use a lot of super restores, restoring your prayer, because soul split along with the Amulet of Souls pretty much keeps your health above 6 or 7,000 life points from how easy and how high you hit them with. And lastly, these rune dragons do have the ability to drop a Kenshi ring, which you are able to wear in the ring slot, that will provide 4% extra damage to any type of dragon. This does include working in Croto's dungeon, but instead of 4%, it will be 8% since it acts as the ferocious ring. And then a very super rare drop, but it can only be dropped from the elite rune dragon, will be those Kenshi outfit scrolls. These are extremely rare, and that is because it's not quite common to get it, because I have seen some people go 20 to 30,000 kill count before they get their first one. And then there is lastly a different one. The basic one is Rune Dragon. You have a chance of spawning an elite Rune Dragon, and then an even rarer dragon is Barry the Destroyer Rune Dragon. This has a 100% chance of dropping the Kenshi outfit scroll. He will drop you one of the 5 that you do not previously owned, and the scroll cannot be banked, so you pretty much have no choice but to kill him, but you can have someone else fight him after, I believe, a 3-minute time of when he has spawned. So you are able to have like a clan member buy the Barry the Destroyer spawn from you, and then that will allow him to get a 100% chance of the Kenshi outfit scroll piece. And then that is pretty much it for the rune dragons. As you can tell, these are extremely easy. While you have the Dragonbane bolt or arrow with your best gear, which in my case is Pernix, and then soul split with the Amulet of Souls, you are able to very easily keep your health very high, and then this will make this task so easy. Thank you all so much for watching this rather lengthy guide on how to kill rune dragons. Thank you all, and enjoy the rest of your day.